Can a well-practiced go-to vocabulary enhance a salesperson's ability to handle objections and overcome customer doubts during critical moments in the sales process? Do you think this vocabulary would be beneficial to you as well? Well, if you think so, you are not alone. That is why we are providing another 20 powerful phrases with definitions and examples to solve this problem. So if you are returning, welcome, everyone. And if you are here for the first time, welcome, everyone, and good day to all. This is another learning session from Business English Success Strategies, part of Mastering English Communications. Today's session covers Speak Like a Pro, 20 Powerful Sales Phrases for Business Success, Part 2. All right, this is the second part in this series. Now, all of the lessons from us are appropriate for intermediate and advanced users, but everyone is welcome. So you will get something out of it, even if you are in the beginning stages. You will start to learn a little bit of something. The format of this lesson is to define a term and present it with a short, real-world example of some type. Okay, enough introduction. Now, let's get started. So in sales, having a strong vocabulary is crucial for clear and effective communication. The right words can build trust, address concerns, and persuade clients, ultimately leading to more successful deals. Mastering key phrases helps sales professionals navigate conversations confidently, making them more persuasive and better equipped to close deals and achieve their goals. So this presentation is going to have 20 key phrases with definitions and examples. The previous one, this is part 2, also had 20 key phrases with definitions and examples. All right? And the purpose here is to help non-native English speakers in particular improve their sales communications skills. So let's re-emphasize a couple of things and just expand on them briefly, and then we're going to launch into the phrases. This sort of go-to vocabulary is required. I'm going to give you 5 compelling reasons why it is necessary. So, first one, builds trust and credibility. A well-crafted go-to vocabulary allows a salesperson to communicate clearly and confidently, which helps to establish trust and credibility with potential clients. This trust is essential for building strong relationships and increasing the likelihood of closing deals. It enhances objection handling. Having a set of key phrases ready enables a salesperson to respond to objections smoothly and effectively. This preparedness allows them to address customer concerns with confidence, keeping the conversation positive and moving towards a successful outcome. Ensures consistent messaging. So a defined vocabulary ensures that a salesperson consistently conveys the value proposition of their product or service in a clear and compelling way. This consistency helps to reinforce the message and makes it easier for clients to understand the benefits, leading to higher sales conversion rates. Increases negotiation power. Strategic phrases can significantly impact the dynamics of a sales negotiation. By using persuasive language and well-practiced responses, a salesperson can guide the negotiation toward a favorable conclusion, securing better terms and closing deals more effectively. And then finally, it differentiates you or the salesperson from competitors. In a competitive market, the ability to articulate value and respond to client needs quickly and effectively can set a salesperson apart from their peers. A strong go-to vocabulary allows them to present their product or service as the best solution, giving them a competitive edge and increasing their success rate. Now let's go through our list, and I think you're going to find this extremely rewarding and extremely helpful. Okay, so just like as in the previous lesson, I have these broken down into groups. So the phrases, the definitions, and the examples are broken down into groups that will be most helpful for you, so you can go to a particular set for a particular reason and use a phrase or memorize a phrase or practice a phrase of your choosing. So let's continue now with reassuring clients with doubts. So phrase 21, I understand your hesitation. Definition, acknowledges the customer's doubts and shows empathy. Example, I understand your hesitation. Let's explore how we can address your concerns. Next, what specific concerns do you have? Definition, invites the customer to share their doubts so you can address them directly. Example, what specific concerns do you have? I'd like to make sure you're fully comfortable with your decision. Phrase 23. Let's look at the benefits again. Definition, encourages the customer to reconsider the advantages of the product or service. Example, let's look at the benefits again and see how they align with your goals. Phrase 24. How can I help you feel more confident about this decision? Definition, offers support to alleviate the customer's doubts. Example, how can I help you feel more confident about this decision? Your satisfaction is my priority. Next group, uncovering client concerns. Phrase 25. Is there something specific holding you back? Definition, pinpoints the exact reason for the customer's reluctance. Example, is there something specific holding you back? Let's see if we can find a solution. Next, would it help if we revisited your needs? Definition, suggests reassessing the customer's needs to ensure the product fits. Example, would it help if we revisited your needs to make sure this solution is the best fit? Next, I've worked with clients who had similar concerns. Definition, reassures the customer by sharing that others have had similar doubts and still found value. Example, I've worked with clients who had similar concerns and they ended up very satisfied with their decision. And phrase 28. Let me show you some testimonials. Definition, offers social proof by sharing positive experiences from other customers. Example, let me show you some testimonials from clients who were in your position and are not happy with their choice. Next group, reassuring with guarantees. Phrase 29. This is a risk-free decision. Definition, reassures the customer by minimizing perceived risks. Example, this is a risk-free decision without satisfaction guarantee, so you can move forward with confidence. Next, you're not obligated to decide right now. Definition, relieves pressure by letting the customer know they can take their time. Example, you're not obligated to decide right now. Take your time, and I'll be here to assist you when you're ready. Next, would a trial period help you decide? Definition, suggests a trial period to let the customer experience the product before fully committing. Example, would a trial period help you decide? You can see the value firsthand before making a commitment. Phrase 32, let's focus on the long-term benefits. Definition, shift the customer's attention to the future advantages rather than immediate concerns. Example, let's focus on the long-term benefits and how this decision can positively impact your business over time. Next group, providing support. Phrase 33. I'm here to answer any questions you have. Definition, offers to provide more information to clear up doubts. Example, I'm here to answer any questions you have, no matter how small, to ensure you're completely comfortable. Next, what if I told you there's an option that addresses your concern? Definition, introduces a solution tailored to the customer's specific doubt. Example, what if I told you there's an option that addresses your concern? Let me explain how it works. Next, this investment will pay off in the long run. Definition, emphasizes the value and return on investment the customer can expect. Example, this investment will pay off in the long run, offering you great return and peace of mind. Phrase 36. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't believe in it. Definition, expresses personal confidence in the product or service. Example, I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't believe in it. I'm confident it will meet your needs. And our final group is called final reassurance. Phrase 37. What would make you feel more comfortable moving forward? Definition, directly ask the customer what would help them overcome their doubts. Example, what would make you feel more comfortable moving forward? Let's work together to find a solution. Next, can I provide more information to help you decide? Definition, offers additional details to address any remaining uncertainties. Example, can I provide more information to help you decide? I want to make sure you have everything you need. Next, think about how this can solve your current challenges. Definition, encourages the customer to focus on the immediate problem-solving potential of the product. Example, think about how this can solve your current challenge or challenges and improve your workflow. And lastly, phrase 40. I'm confident you'll see the value once you start using it. Definition, assures the customer that their doubts will be resolved through experience with the product. Example, I'm confident you'll see the value once you start using it, and your doubts will disappear. Okay, now we have come to the conclusion and summary. So if this is the first time that you're hearing this sales lesson, as I mentioned earlier, this is the second part of a two-part series. So you want to go back and see the first one. I'll share the name in a moment. All right. The other one follows a similar format, or the same format, actually. We're going to give you a phrase, we'll give you a definition, and we'll give you an example. Right. And let's just sort of recap the importance of mastering these key sales phrases for effective communication. builds trust and credibility, enhances objection handling, ensures consistent messaging, increases negotiation power, and differentiates you from competitors. Right? So I want to actually share something else with you. It's great that you're here and you're listening to the lesson, but I want to challenge you with a call to action. Right? And that call to action is, you want to actually absorb this information, not see it once and move on. So I want to share how you do that. First, you want to use flashcards. So you can create these yourself, right? Create flashcards with the phrase on one side and the definition and example sentence on the other. Review these flashcards regularly, focusing on both understanding and pronunciation. Practice daily. You can do this by shuffling the cards and testing yourself, saying the phrase out loud. If you have another way of going about it, then do that way. Right? But you want to make sure that you're practicing daily. Incorporate spaced repetition to help reinforce your memory over time. This method helps you focus on phrases you find more difficult while still reviewing the ones you know well. Next, you want to role play real life scenarios. Simulate sales conversations by role playing with a partner or recording yourself. Use the phrases in context to get comfortable with them in a natural setting. Focus on specific scenarios that you encounter often in a sales role, such as handling objections. There's always objections, right? Or closing the deal. It always comes to the point where you have to close the deal. So you want to practice these repeatedly until the phrases feel natural. Seek feedback from a native English speaker or mentor. That can be a coach or some other type of person that you know who is a native speaker. They can help you refine your pronunciation, intonation, and overall delivery to make the phrases sound more natural. And then lastly, integrate phrases into daily conversations. Use the phrases in your daily life, and where appropriate, even outside of work. For example, when speaking with colleagues, try incorporating relevant phrases into your discussions. Practice with a language exchange partner who is also learning English. You can certainly find them on Facebook. You can certainly, if you're in the United States, you can join a meetup group. They are around, right? And you can certainly do a Google search, and then you will come up with a number of different avenues of finding this sort of language exchange partner. This gives you a low pressure environment to use the phrases frequently and naturally. Record yourself speaking and listen back to identify areas where you might sound less natural. Repeat the process until you're comfortable with your delivery. Now, I also want to ask you to, in the comment section, share your experiences and thoughts. Right? It helps everyone. And it also helps me to tailor more lessons in the future to provide you with actually more value. And then lastly, the name of or part one is the same, Speak Like a Pro, 20 Powerful Sales Phrases for Business Success. So if you found this content useful, then please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you think it can be beneficial to or could use it. Click on the notification bell so that you will know when our new content comes out and we can get this into your hands. We are publishing 2 to 3 times weekly, valuable information. And quite honestly, this is just going to be part of our linguistic adventure together. So see you next time.